So last week episode 7 of Benjamin Cook's wonderful series Becoming YouTube was released, and with it came opinions. Rah. Opinions here, opinions there, opinions everywhere. Oh god. So I've watched it a few times since it was released, and I think it made some good points, it raised some good issues, and it was fucking funny as well. But one of the things I felt the video was saying towards the end was that there were almost no female YouTubers like at all. It was almost as if they were trying to have some kind of Braveheart inspired call to arms for female vloggers to pick up the camera and start vlogging and stop us silly old men controlling everything, etc. etc. But the thing is, and this is just in my experience at least, there are loads of extremely talented and entertaining female YouTubers out there. And I mean loads. And I only realised this as I was watching the Becoming YouTube episode, that the channels I started out watching and then moved along from were all just brilliant female YouTubers, the majority of them anyway, at least. And I mean, it was purely the content that got me watching, not like subscriber count or looks or views or any of that stuff. Like one of the first channels I started out watching was the Munchkin, and she had these just quirky, funny, interesting little vlogs that were really enjoyable. And from her I moved on to another group of vloggers, with people such as Hallie, Mary, Jessie, Kate, and many others. And these were really just enjoyable channels. And these guys were just the Americans. I mean, if we come over to our side of the pond, the well of talent is just as deep. One genuinely fantastic filmmaker I've been subscribed to since forever is a girl called Kristen from Norway. I mean, I personally feel she vlogs at the quality of someone who should have thousands and thousands of subscribers, and she makes these brilliant music videos, and hers is a fantastic channel, and she's like from Norway, where there's snow 90% of the time. I mean, if we had snow that much, I would never get a video done, because I'd just be building snowmen. Every single day. Non-stop. Till I had an army. Then, I mean, if we're moving into the UK, I have to mention it. I know it doesn't technically exist, or ever did, but yeah, Sarcastics. So many good female vloggers and video makers in the UK. And of course I have to start with Sarcastics because at the moment Becoming YouTube is one of the main channels that if I see the video in my sub box I click that straight away, like without any hesitation. This time last year that would have been the Sarcastics. Yeah, every video they uploaded was just fucking, it was either interesting or funny and interesting. Been interesting? I don't know, how would you? Anyway, yeah, brilliant. Sarcastics was this channel with 5 female vloggers. They each took a day of the week. Kim, Lindsay, Becky, Lex, and Brierly. Yeah, 5. We're 8. And even though it doesn't exist anymore, it's definitely a testament to the fact that yes, female video makers and vloggers exist! And they're very good! And I mean, when I just really think about it, the majority of vloggers and video makers I've ever watched on YouTube have been female. And these would be channels that would range from hundreds of subs to thousands of subs to tens of thousands of subs, and it never really mattered. Which kind of leads us to another point that I felt was kind of coming across in Ben's video. I don't know whether it was deliberate or not, I don't think so. But it definitely felt like the video was kind of saying, and that is that you can only be classified as a great, talented video maker if you have a large audience. Again, I don't know if that was a deliberate point the video was trying to make, I don't feel it was, but yeah, not true. At all. So as I was making this video, I was asking myself, why is it that all the vloggers and video makers that I've watched over the years, why have the majority of them been female? And I realised it's a question that I shouldn't need to ask. I shouldn't be asking myself that because it's not a weird thing, it's not out of the ordinary, it's purely because they were talented video makers and I watched them. And it shouldn't, like my brain shouldn't automatically go to, oh, well, is it weird if they're all female? No, it's not. It really isn't. Like all the male vloggers that I've watched over the years have all been kind of the big developed ones like Philip DeFranco, Wheezy Waiter, Mystery Tarman, Charlie, Alex, you know, all the big YouTubers. And sometimes I'd feel I'd be watching their videos more out of habit than anything else. I just never seemed to find a male vlogger or video maker who was as engaging as some of the female ones were. Except Crabsticks, I suppose, but he was always feckin' hilarious anyway. Oh, yes, but anyway, this video has kind of been more rambly than maybe I would have liked, but I think it got across some points I was trying to make. Did it? I don't know. Let me know. My main point is this. There are plenty of extremely talented female YouTubers, primarily vloggers, who make great content. Like, this isn't a thing that YouTube is sorely lacking in. At least I feel, anyway. The problem simply seems to be that these wonderfully talented female YouTubers just aren't getting huge audiences. But, at the same time, that doesn't mean they aren't producing content of high quality. And why is this? I honestly do not know. But that is what discussion is for, isn't it? And to be fair to Becoming YouTube episode 7, it has provoked discussion. Provoked probably is a good word to use there. It provoked discussion, and that is a good thing. This is what discussion is for. Engaging and talking about the issues and yeah, whew, yay opinions!